Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to The Walk. Today is Thursday, March 11th. Yesterday, we saw that God is coming up against Gomer and Beth Torgara, and we are up to verse 8. The Apologetic Study Bible had an interesting note, and this note covers verses 8 through 16. We're not going to get through all those verses today, but it's something to keep in your back of your mind. And this is what it says. This battle is to take place after a long time and in the last years, both consistent references to the end time. The Confederacy will come on into the land that has been restored from war and regathered from many peoples. A reference to regathered Israel. Gog will devise an evil plan against Israel. According to Revelation 20, 1 through 10, this battle may be in two parts, one at the end of history in Revelation 19, 17 to 21, and one after 1,000 years of peace in Revelation 20, 1 through 3. Gog and Magog, along with Satan, will be fully and finally defeated in Revelation 20, verses 7 to 10. Ezekiel's battle may be the first battle or the second or both. Gog will loot and plunder those who dwell in open villages at the center, possibly the region around Mount Tabor, just north of the land of Jezreel, site of the Battle of Armageddon in Revelation 16:16. Motivated by vengeance and greed, Gog will attempt the annihilation of Israel in Ezekiel 38:16. So we've got to keep in mind that this battle is talking about that battle that's going to be in Revelation 19 through 20. Gog and Magog is going to go through these two battles. One of them is going to be at the end of history. The other one is going to be at the end of the 1,000 years peace. And so all of this is talking about that battle that's going to be happening at the end times. This has not happened yet. It's going to be happening one day. Verse 8, after many days you will be mustered. In the latter years you will go against the land that is restored from war, the land whose people were gathered from many peoples upon the mountains of Israel, which had been a continual waste. Its people were brought out from the peoples and now dwell securely, all of them. Okay, so we've got to keep in mind, these Israelites are all going to come back to their homeland, and they're going to be recovering from the war, and Gog and Magog are going to get mustered. Got to find out, what does that mean? So what that means is to punish, appoint, look after, to care for, to call up. It can also mean to bestow, to commit, to charge forward, to hurt, to do judgment, and to do lack. So Gog and Magog were told to guard themselves because God's going to come against them, but now they're also being told that they're going to be mustered. They're going to be appointed to be a part of this battle, and they are to guard because this mustering is coming and this battle is coming. That brings us to verse 9. Verse 9 says, you will advance, coming on like a storm. You will be like a cloud covering the land, you and all your hordes and many peoples with you. There were a few words that jumped out at me. First of all, storm. A storm can also mean to ravage, devastation, ruin, and waste. The lexicon was a crashing of thunder or waves as a desolating storm. So this storm is not just any storm, it's a storm that desolates. The word for cloud was anon, and the pictograph I found very interesting. It's a picture of an eye and the picture of a seed representing continuance. Combined, it means the eye of continuance. The nomadic agriculturalist carefully watches over his livestock and crops by keeping a close eye on them. It was common to construct a shelter consisting of a roof on 4 posts as a shelter from the glare of the sun. So what does this mean? How does this come together? Keep in mind, this is tied to Revelation 19 through 20. This has not happened yet. This Gog and Magog are going to come in like a storm. They're going to be like a cloud covering the whole land, and a horde of people are going to be attacking these Israelites. And that will bring us up to verse 10 for tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and keep walking the walk.